freebies that. And she must stress there are a lot of factors that you could do that 0.5 now. Yeah, form some your benefit your electricity news and I know there are a lot more. I'll be able to boy. With us.
Okay, thank you very much, Wachi. Last question. Doc Pastor. That's the last but one.
Right. Mrs. Friend Bright, Batting say Fiscal President for Kumasi Technical University.
Okay.
And then every day say Abishia economics and finance for Nkwano Hasi. We share the Auditors General reports 2023 General Mode by things page 7 paragraph 18 Ekasa say an amount of over 24 billion Ghana cedis and ACK 18 as COVID-19 funds.
Okay.
Now Ekanya say Yanom de sa COVID-19 funds no ehun kuturu guamam for ni say COVID-19 funds ni iska abanyi mu penifo expander assistant yenya finance ni well endowed people in the field of economics so idea person comedy honu kakra COVID-19 funds say you know need to say buy no say na ehun sem say the bear that chan come be no be too future go be any we betimi enya be agina so aka.
Okay, me that's it. Tescom President. Last question over there.
Me that's it.
No, thank you very much. Last question. Yes. Doc.
Me did
Voko Shemami.
Hello.
Yes.
Medende Kennedy Gwakwanchi, regional communication team member.
Okay.
Mpesa mbibusa mpanifo is Ghana a dear pa near how because I would check I might be more calm with dear. Yeah, dear Nenya a cabia. Say China a number 47 point something trillion dollars. Yeah, dear, you're quantifying in dollars, about 50.9 dollars. So Argentina ye kakitwa we no ye hontri ye China for ane US omo kakakaka no omo ho entry wo.
Okay, me that say e bi mo hwe ye wo ABC TV so e bi hwe movement television e wa Accra e bi so hwe wo Wontumi radio Wontumi TV wa Accra e na social media nyina questions be braba me wo 3 questions wo ha me fa mrana empenifu wa e be ka wakoma no that you feel the question for me we be saying how has Ghana's debt situation evolved over the past decade? Provide a timeline of key milestones, debt levels, and any notable turning points. Hey, according more day. Was it provide timeline of key? Just say, almost a professor for the TNT. Also, some question was say, how has Ghana's debt situation evolved over the past decade? Provide a timeline of key milestones, debt levels, and any notable turning points. Matthias say, okay, Matthias. And I was saying, how has Ghana's economy performed in terms of growth and inflation over the past 5 years? Provide an overview. It's about your questions in the divinity.
Yeah, very insightful questions. But the one our kind trend of growth, no, I say, sometimes I'm my main presentation, no. Yeah, now make us say the last 5 years, 2018, the economy grew 6.2, 2019 6.5, 2020 0.5. Then we went up to 5.4, 2021. We came down to 3.1, 2022, and then 2.9, 2023. Yeah, but let me first of all start from the debt. Our debt situation, I want to speak in dollars because all can see this the confusion baby. Yeah, can you are rolling so the Oman so for about 19 years. Overcon, yeah, 2 minutes. Overcon, no, make I mean oil na in account. So yeah. Here I'm rolling say because now total debt, you know, na 7.1 billion US dollars. 7.1. Jonah Jokunku for he added 1 billion US dollars. 8 years. What the 1 billion US dollars never count. The entire Koba Sansa Satame ko Hepik. Emma Omo de Candy Beach chain. Toward the 1 ne count. John Dramani Mahama emails by 8 same years. No more the 21 billion nebeka yeka ho 21, and I'm speaking on authority. Uko ubusa Mr. Akest, uko Ministry of Finance, on a director for debt nisa ne maneme ni nyina ufrɛ ne ne or the ebema amanfo ame ehweme yera mills and yera dondrama ni mama almost 21 billion in 8 years before the 1 billion ebeka ho 8 years almost 21 billion ebeka yeka ho neka no the money yet very bad in the year 2010 we rebased the economy and we moved from 1993 constant prices to 2006 constant prices. When we did that, we realized that Ghana had become middle income country in the year 2007. And so Ghana be a middle income country in Intino, yaya enyina po bon. Sika hunu bi ani yedema eni loan na yedema ya yedin ehun si hunu kakra bi e friend concessional loans no na mabio. From 2010 going no yewura dondrama ni mama aban e kana omo boy no na akoye bosia omo bo na ye mpimani mu wo bosia sa atwamene bo wa ya de enti 20 not only did they add 21 billion but the loans na omo giye no na eye interest rate no was surududu sa interest rate na na Kufuor ado buy na e kana koduru 29 billion because Kufuor 1 billion rolling 7 billion, that is 8, and they added 21 in 8 years to make it 29. At that time, now $1 a forced this 20 pesos. Said that era Rollins, era Muhammad, I mean, Emma, I don't know. 7th January 2017. Now, you can do 29 billion. To the bargain is coming out 122 billion. Tina de be omukano. Say, Nana Dubai, or more Bosia Crada. And I'm saying the dollar near 15 cities, 75 pesos in Tinker can do say 446 billion. So buy no more Bosiada. Now, my main can say, sir, at the end man and now the mobile almost did now over $22 billion. I can't only say a canna year don't man, mamma, they count 21 billion. Now, acquire what Bosiana interest rate in what's running Tino. Need to any year, and now the moon. Busiano Mabon, a fuck a say now the Kutria, Yera don't drama ni Mama Mamoka. Me panto be at here. That is the truth. That is the truth. Satam na or ye free SHS ni o na bibia ni ho na tutua nursing training college allowances mu. Na de koba ye ni. Busana no mo bonu ni use na a problem. Sha Yera John Adekum for the $1 million US. Kwa from Malam Junction Kopim Yamronza Cape Coast. Yera John drama ni Mama Baya oh yeah just interchange ewa kaswa what the $172 million US and a year interchange you know tisani ma way and ama jakodru die do na ya na eyame nwanwa said the very people who cause the problem are now sitting somewhere throwing dust into the field and that is worrying now obi busa say oil no say what is the current state let me say that your oil no ya yetu no the bagan na ho na ense da no so na kakra yenya no sika ne yechemu wo ha emu aduoson ye frɛ no annual budget funding amount bia no ye de ka ye budget no ho ti budget bia bia revenue na afi ye se ye pe over 176 billion ne ye die no inclusive of it is what annual budget funding amount ya eno ye die na 30% na aka no ya ye che na ye di bi akoye heritage fund ye de akoto futuo bi mu ewo US said that ankwa mabia no se oil ne sa na enchirimafo ede sika no ye de fa bi so koto ba bi e friend stabilization fund na no ne ye de kotuma na se economy ne durubra bi na enya problem ani akoyi se sika ne bi na se sika na mra ne da ho ne se aban hwe se sika ne tambia anya kra no ye benya $300 million eda se sika ne mu na no na tama covid nsensem ba ye no na Yera don't do many mama so buy a stabilization fund. Now there you say you have to maintain not less than 300 million. Intelligently, no. Now omo edi debiano mu yi. Inti tama 2020 buy no na sikane demu no na it was a little over 300 million. Tiwana ken oforiata 2 mrika eco parliament. Say yen read this campaign no emra 100 million. Say the be buy sabeka 217 million no. Tiaba yes ano na second 217 million satam na ya about 1.2 billion eno na omu di 600 million emema small scale for man no juma nkete no wo ha na ya bere osika samukai abai sadi Kumasi lockdown no ene ne manema ne ba aye no wode about 43 million ema ye de no anu aduane echiche samukai ye de about 44 or so million Ghana cedis esa achiche body e banche ubehu adwuso na eba na omo kon aduane ne ho ne ade no na miniamu COVID time no ansa na ye bewura COVID afini mu no na abaye ne budget abaye say ye be di sika 85 billion Ghana cedis na ye benya revenue 66. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19 ye di sika about 104 billion because COVID na abaye enchrochron to woni obi animi say yare bi beba nti yare ne baaye no ekohia ma say ye be di sika bebre more than the 85 no na ye di sika ni nyina no 66 billion na abaye per onyamu 55. So there was a revenue shortfall of 11 billion, and at the same time the expenditure went up over 100 billion. Tikoba sana say abai ebobusiam abai ko bon no busia ni nyina abaye no de beye asema ha adwen ni say na a teacher for ketua sa 85 no na abaye na adwen say wodi bi betua dai a teacher for ka wodi betua nurses ka wodi be say wodi be say sa tema ansam na baye no na abaye yesika ode be kon yare no wakase sika da ho kakra onya no de kon yare na ontimi ntua adwumayeni bi aka enti ubaye no oko IMF ekokoji sika 1 billion US dollars eno na ya na amanfo keka ho nsem na menua bi wo ha no obusa sa sika no it became budget support sika na nka bai person ka obenya free baby abanya ni sika free pa amanfo makọ amanone ede ne ma bai from say import duties oma importers omdo ne ma be drew porter ho na abanya sika free pa menua se no na mo ye tie ukofa mutas ukofa free brochire ba utia duty satam na COVID by na brochire no obi ma obi nko eti revenue aba benya nyina na ngede ama eti sika na omoka no eno na ba di tua teacher for ka me as a senior lecturer at the University of Ghana for 7 months man kwa jumada busumi bia na abatua meka that is the money enti abai wan fasika na nko ba bia na omoka na omaka mana ye tan medamas
emi say obi bisa question for dollar exchange rate no ho na de metimi aka fa ho ni say ofa exchange rate regime sa ye operate Ghana ha especially financial sector no banks ne forex bureau system ene wo wa ha no musei na ofa banking system na say okose okope dollar two things either say our bank account and our dollar account upese uyi dollar ni from no say wa kra wa counter e wo say uchire bibi say ebia me tukwan ana say bibi say na me koye ana me koye business bi ana me no me bia ba mihia sa dollar na me da kotua ansa na yi nneoma na mame ansa na bank na the dollar ayeden amount. But unfortunately in that system no there are loopholes etomre bia yemu bi ana Ghana fo bebre na exploit. In fact mako bank bia na me se me ko use premium service me pese me bo bank ni din me koye na obi withdraw dollars na nipa no withdraw dollars wi ni no say sa oton ama abochi tina abochi ni ti premium catch no moti akunye no mo ho enipa no withdraw na me se me delay so me se me ko perform transaction enipa no withdraw dollars ni wi no ode bra abochi na abochi ni sa se oyi the city on emi se on na kan no ama nipa in front of bank teller or no na perform transaction o we no de sa city ni nyina ma no na mi se o deposit go na account mu enti ohun se eba yen system na yan kasa Ghana for no yen kan okre yen ne kre man ho in fact de bia me ka se the average Ghanaian is not ready for the change he or she calls for. So enti we the banking sector no so free wa adekudie ntia exchange rate asem ne yentumi nso anu a na yaba forex bureau na oko o maybe to say South Africa. Let me try example because I want to trade na oko South Africa na oko sesika wo forex bureau enti say ye de na ukuta $100 na oko forex bureau ne aka so 16 cedis na ya amount the equivalent of 16 cedis, $100 in 16 cedis, not 190 coffee. No, it's not like that. In fact, the first thing I request is your ID card. You request your ID card and identification card, say Ghana card, because you say your track who said that you know, see you show me say says Canada buy and asamo on why you bet me at track baby ote. The atosumi no would provide the ID card na wunye you. $100 na obesesano. To say enke Ghana ha say oko supermarket na akotwa there. Say utua VAT, utua COVID-19, utua NHIS. Sanso na in South Africa so oko $600 san you may win you bet see free sikanimu and sana de aka na ye de amount and say oton ade na obi beto sa ade no na say amount dollar when it $10 say woni say oko sesan e free when you sika bebre but in South Africa no e bia oko sesan wie na etete sa no ma we nyina wie kura unya sika dodo na nipa no se ko tuama no. In South Africa, so what are the dollar and move your say, okay, here is a forex bureau. Go there and go and change it. That is the kind of system we need in Ghana. There be a example say, Adentina say ye ba Ghana ha cocoa board and a hemier to den cocoa. Now there are produce buying companies. I'm gonna talk cocoa on behalf of cocoa board. But the unya cocoa beans Untumin Tom Free Produce Buying Company ho, just a Cocoa Board Ankasa ho. Adentina forex bureaus, to me $1 Emma or more $1. Say a very serious country near a tackle a forex system there. And a power forex bureau say they can only mop up excess dollar in the economy. In other words, forex bureaus bet me at $1 every and cran ho, but forex bureau end to me and $10 and many because forex bureau there ye misao ID card ye misao say a dear na ode dollar ne kwe na e ho na sa loopholes ya ye kan wasim e wo Ghana for bebre including politicians both opposition and those in government. Some of them are exploiting young person be kan kwe. If we really want to solve the problem say and emi say e kwa me dey be free say fast so you betumi solve a dollarization problem.
All right, let me say not in year baku bisa ye debt to GDP no, but before me ban so no me for a crown sonny dey say if in the cultural radio so what should I say me cultural radio so on kase o chisa obeso no pa na dollar ne ko na dollar ne kose yenche communicators si kampe de no sa na pese echile so o tra na o ka de bia o tra ko market o be ko he kra o be ko no nya dollar ni bi granto obi di mrika kiti no akwakoto bi no da good dem o fanya he it's o kasa ni ahwe kasa no si ye because no so is self-induced a model and so a cost. Now obisa say countries are omokano esono omo ho nchio enti adenti na ye kano ketuwa bi no ye ho chie e den na enye ni ye. Very good question. You can say Japan is around 200 and something. In fact, the last one will be Quebec. Quebec is at 127% debt to GDP. But ultimately, Aneka, Tino Enchino. Now, mean Kasa and they were saying as a June 70.6%. Young call to 100. Na me ya figures because you had called 181 pen in 2000. And no cry me say yanti bibiao. And there was 70. Yes na mutu ye. Na ne ebwa kakran say we are buying na osati bienuma. Odi other social support. Ebe ma nkrofo na omo ehie kakra. Ebe say yehu kakra wa ban mu. Ebi be den. Free day. pre-education. And then we a so in Crawford as kakra with when you're home. And she said, "Oh, besides our question, a bino was so dinner say, who I want your neighbor for BB, the first support or mindful, no with me home. Oh, yeah."
All right, Prof. Say I got 20 minutes and sorry, so it's young call last round with just 5 minutes. You be our next question. Or more 5 minutes. Comment be na ya yebi ane aso pacho. Na we say be my break akra. I think 30 no dey we chire hormone ti anti bia no na ya fire na aso ko fi why. But that's it. Prof. Mami rolling at the mouth. Pachoji.
Your second discussion is now said, but was a preco. Now, you bisa say, that's not a cool mono. Restructuring a year. A day, and now, yinya a few. Restructuring a year. A day, and now, yinya a defeat, sadino. Now, I would say, Krobi will call, never say a friend of. Couldn't friend be say now when your brother didn't come debt restructuring I will say a boss or not a profocus into na ma native and I didn't be brave. Now me yes I'm focusing when I'm the example. Na chrono na a more me and son of chrono. A more me and son na ba a donkey the bro from the chine day. From Ponko and Bako see a pig or Praco. I was a French chance and oh sorry and Bako so a fox a day Sacramai make that restructure no Niatia say though aboa we de bia na fruponko oboa kromo fo yie pa unya nyoma no abeje no aso ama bibia obe krono bia no afa no aye no de ama one day osi wa na bo na ade na niji ho pa ye carrot enti oti ho one day ena your friend is saying fox e ka say oh Memo supply, me supply be brave. No what use what they are fine. And not here say, and no man 1 year supply. And no say memo Tiamika. In Tiamika they say. Nemo Nobaya me say. De bia me won name bia no. Bro, I never saw me. Never saw a mommy. Fox is a very smart person. Iti nyoma no ana donkey ne so ano weight ne e 2 ochana weight na ko 4 ochana weight na ko 6 na ko 10 na ko 20 donkey so ana ne komu ebu esan se wa we ne carrot owie wa de ne ka entonye skane vivant anti enyoma no beso ti wanda oti ho ana ne raho ena Praku bae Praku so krom ho no a financial advisor ono na krom ho no sikasem de ofa ni agro obo be chechire mu se na ti pepepe ena ko hu no ominya na da na ora ho so oh makodi sakramaka de bia nyoma no de yiri mi komu sa enti me bre mi komu bu o se ne yenko na me nkyere wade ko kachire sakramai se say me no bench se foforo mame e fix enyoma mefa e de asimiti so ento ko hu sakrama na sakrama chance o say oh me nya enyoma na so de mam se ya be sim no yan hyeye esansa me komu bu de bia no wait no e dos mame enti me srewa se so ma be enyoma Mommy 10 kilos. Mommy 10 kilos. Mommy 10 kilos. And not here. Inti kromo hono. Obia ka ye friend. Donkey never let your debt turn into distress. And no any debt restructuring. Enya brofo kese bia. Sami komu ubu na mabeji usika. Na ahonkyereba. Na mebekere osempacho me komu ubu. Edi sadia skana mejiye no. Me no transe. Na yatutumu kakra. Nemom sikana de metia na ensihona womu no teso kakra efama me. Ana so de mame 1 year mame mre kakra. Na mentimi entia wo kaye eno ana ye ka hwasem ye di ka chemu debt niema ne buy any sa restructuring be be akosi e say somewhere 2022 and buy ne car say me ho chimenti obi amra na ye nwa di ka say emu 293 and a buy edis can buy so you pacho yen trans yen share for echo about 95% and of them sika and the say ye ben share sans say what say okomu ebu na enumo ne hu say obecha ne emma saadi e buy na economic situation be very mu obecha ye wo exchange rate e be a problem ne emma sa aka yi beto ho be very na afi na nyoma cha say enkoko yi papa na enumo ne hu say aban na ahye se minua se meje obisia be 100,000 mamenfa new ones enfamra new ones be 4 and not the buy ebia ne terms a ewo wo ho na ebi ka se haircut ebi ka se nose cut ebi ka se hwan cut na me chere mu chere say ya ba haircut ya mi na eti mi enyi na bi ni ho na say be chomiti. These were issues that came up. Crofotias here na eba ye say aban ne ka say yen fa sa sika no yen nya hihye foforo no ebi ti ase bebre na ye ka say at the point na unsustainable difficult times into we say aban no enye bi kakra ho na anytime ye be ka say that GDP ratio was say a balance and then is a balance no de be a percent anka debt no engo fom na ye GDP na enye den empija say esa balance ne ba pa e ma hoto eba but na be bia ndin na say na anko yi na ye hu say domestic bondholders abane ka say oh sadia mo amade de mo ka e wo sese e wo krom ha no momra ni ensin kunya ye ma figure we afa international organizations JICA the rest obi aso buy say ye no besin kunya na emu ahene buy emu 5.1 na wo senka ye tia no ye nya debt relief of 2.8 and esanya abako 13.1 from other euro bond holders. Almost cancel 4.7. So you see, you cancel car if you are. You say you more home kakra. Fashion other productive areas. You bet me abua economy. Now, is it wrong, sir? Ubibe kase a cow bit no. Mean no question for. Sometimes a wojidia o a woman. And into bit me, ajia tun say, and yeshe, chawegu. Although sometimes credit scoring will have issues, but it's a good sign as economy, that confidence. Now, over the other part, IPP, some so in a freeway for over 6 years. Negotiations have cost so over the years. Finally, there was an agreement. Now, yɛba tisi mu ɛwɔ banking sector sɛ aban ka sɛ ɔno yɛ nhyehyɛ about your data ankrankra biara no yɛde sika kɔto bank patwa me boa sɛ wode sika to bank a bank no ɔde bɔ besia ɔbɔ besia so wie a ɔsan de sika no kɔkɔyɛ investment ɔde sika no kɔkɔyɛ investment a ɔkɔyɛ ɔhefa ɔtɔ bond ɔtɔ treasury bill so enti saa debt restructuring baeɛ no banks biara na ɛwɔ Ghana ha no aban so gye wɔn sika nso bi ɛde yɛ adwuma na obisa sɛ at that time the clean up service ne baeɛ ɛde nsɛm bebree baeɛ na ebisa sɛ wo individuals na wowɔ sika na wode akɔgu bank na bank nso da akɔkɔyɛ investment na aban no ɛso ka sɛ moma me mmerɛ na mentumi ntua sɛ sika no dɛn na bɛto bank ahokyerɛ ba but yɛbisa sɛ in the midst of this crisis the banks have shown resilience. The entire banking sector. Na yebisa sɛ ɛbaeɛ no yɛka sɛ banks no ebi yɛngu no ɛna ɔhwɛ banking sector ɔmo total assets are increasing. The total asset of the entire banking sector apagya kɔ so. In terms of our profits are making from 2019 all the way to 2023 about almost what's your figures now? There is so much improvement in the banking sector. Ocean asset quality sika the manko for munchen a whole and a problem kakra ewo esansa ho kyereba obi adwin do obedi ho nti ochina eyedin so babetia but no kra na ehu sensan kakra e koso enti offense over the period utwamfonina we have seen the banking sector picking up again na yekase sa collapse nearby. And if I be brave, I lose some job. They say it will be about 3,000 or so, and I lose some job. Do come once my heading. But besides that, some crofone lose some job no, against the entire financial sector. Every collapse no, they move their way and also get the sacrifice. Na saa collapse na kwa beba ever in 2015 and a Bank of Ghana nkasa year report said saa 10 banks bi no yenyi omu nyina fi banking sector no esan say omu nisika asset quality nye infractions possible obi masika we so no da cautious ka adwuma we must no da kokura one company no dey be mining no dey be construction ahead then now do obi my small business deposit now they call a long term from short term to a long term. And in 2015 then government omo year report and I said yeah this are 10 banks in 9 figure Ebani saying and asada no anya mojo na ABC 2017 Abai taking over and also sad I mean come back to our report now yeah the other hodada no na me fanye echuma nti Abai na say woku inyuma na nye administration na sa bank na agu dada and sana 2017 we implemented the Fiscal question is answered. Why were those banks collapsed? Failure. The cleanup aboa anan boy and they dream yuma crofwahre. What about investors? Aomliska akura banking sectors. Yekaya an entire dream. By now, the entire banking sector can collapse. Now, say, a banking system collapse here. Hey, on my view, because of the through bank, because of why I get those questions a year through bank, and then view bills, checks, BBR, 33 banks as at that time. Now you say move 10 and more number. Yama 10 no income. Na answer the entire 33. And now you sacrifice 10. Now you save a situation. And none of there you jump the beer. Semiko bank A. Semiko iska and ne. No bank ne catch me say. Me nyes kan fam maw me frɛ me nyia adwoa adwoa wako bank ho me call bank no mo sɛ sika no me san kan ne ɔsɛ wa frɛ kwa me so na kwa me so akɔ no bank wa chance me iska say this guy na entire sector ni nyinaa by now would have collapsed. The cleanup was a good thing. Now the debt exchange program aboa as sustaining economy. Make I say so what you now kai kosra wo name obetimi aye ba ko aye important buying and as on my who fire ye debt restructuring instanso be braba banking sector cleanup instanso aye nyoma be in terms of projects enti every say godon we do see her na yama other ones
Another round of applause for Professor Isaac Boadi. We are getting closer to the end of the program. I got three main comments. Meko Alaji Brian. It's the Alaji Boka Krana. What happened also out to Super Eguso.
I'm say Dr. Bano kind, but kind of very briefly. I'm say Dr. Donfen Sosa, and that is about the social support. Our development partners, particularly IMF. Emrano mrani enu omushiano. Omuye extremely happy about the kind of support my Ghana mra huchirewum next no ye yusu sa support no na ye the support to omo a emoting emo. The amount of money equal leap a free over 50 million Ghana cedis as at 2016 at the moment it's over, no, this year is over 700 million on leap. Now the MPP are buying saying say leap support in the man. You are indexed to inflation. So what is happening is that Sika Nanka Unyano last year na
adeɛ timi tɔ no ɛsɛ sɛ sɛ sika no timi tɔ no saa mmere although nneɛma boa yɛ dɛ akɔ soro, and that's the indexation issue. The next one is say your national health insurance scheme. It is also a budget no. Finance Minister mentioned LEAP, National Health Insurance Capitation Grant, and other things. And he said about 5.5 or 5.2 billion Ghana cedis. And I go into that social support and it includes 1.5 billion Ghana cedis as at June to free senior high school. Now, ye chan community and ye chan community and say ye wo aban mienu baako ne pencil growth ekofo baako ne pencil amanfo dansum mu emfie nan baako ne pencil ahokyere baaye no na waye no ho bofo a woni mu aboa yarefo if we say what apampan enne ma kaya ye for say womo mfanto aso no munye kaya ye na ye no achi no nso no kaya ye ensantua eto ye no ntina no say na oye bofo a woni mu aboa yarefo emia mama ya boajo a obo ade mfani nsie no otiase no John Mahama penso no kotose kan no de akowura mu akwakodo enya ne banche ne board ya de bafia bebotuku sekan na wodi be kowura mu no so no obofo a woni mu abo ayarefo no asa de to aye den sa de atoso matisa abrante bi se condom ewie mu ayashi abrante enya bibi okoye ne halfa okoso okofe condom aye no so obofo a woni abo ayarefo wodi to atoso ababawa oko nursing na midwifery na papa kofo introduce nursing training allowance wasi me year free ho abrantie anababa oko teacher training allowance oko teacher training college na papa kofo edi teacher training allowance ema no obofo a woni mu aboa yarefo wasi ya no so ma yeden me year free ho Arabic instructors allowance papa kofo ena oye ne say mo allowance mo che Arabic no obofo a onima aboa yarefo John Mahama was me yefri ho National Health Insurance Scheme budget way any capitation grants na any omom ka ho eye over 5 billion no National Health Insurance Scheme no enyo na de bae Name opa to me no almost say number 1 almost the buy and no more pilot nyana crap was see a month for premium omutia e the renew national health insurance no ono omo ba ono mi anka me professor chairman the professor Mills on be no one time premium mutia ba kwa ntua biem yehunu say na yentro if you say NC number of subscriptions on one national health insurance almost just also over 12 million or no free so no what so na me adam se ko renew media me adam free ho na me jaya na kopem baby tonight e ko form Samre ya me no kasa me say your development partners are very happy because national health insurance 17.8 million and still counting. Obofo a wani mu abo ayarefo no wantimi amfa
yare foforo baako pɛ kora ma mebeto national health insurance no omo kwa ombenya yaresa ahokyere ne ensem aye kan nyina no adodanko akofo ado pa excellent when it comes to support for the poor. So as they say, sickle cell sufferers national health insurance no so. Childhood cancers national health insurance no so. Now say we introduce dialysis less than 18 years and penny over 60 years. This is the thing, and it has also been possible because of the digital system, the digital drive. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a champion. Oh my God. The medicator name of my year no and a ban and can be near free senior high school policy. A man for see a free education. Media may see a year and Shishaya ebe buana a true uhia brubro. It's a poverty reduction strategy. A free crime and chroma pencil. Ebesi and Nanado Danko Kufuado pencil. Na omwa wamwa across secondary school is just around 800,000. A few figures above 800,000. Under Adodanko Kufuado, it is over 1.4 million. Into no pencil kakreya. A base 600,000. And Kadodanko Kufuado wa bantemwa. Enka miwie saito. Papa and kanche mizo wunibi yenunti. Menko hafo na menko dafe. And son ma betwemi school so. Abusia en komono ebe ye de Abraham Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye de stiano ebe mano 2025 because he knows exactly baby how do man call madam was say.
Thank you very much Alaji. I'm reading something from you say 5.10 million children have so far benefited from the SHS program. 5.10 million, yes. 5.10 million. And Dr. Bano, how many minutes? 5 minutes. But you check a credit. Dr. Bano, to so you be an sorry. Let
me say, make us make about a exchange rates your war and in Susansua a war economy so any new man. And now unity enemy yakutina baby yejina na me submission we no make us afa the friend say podcast of policy interventions and your man through abain na ama ye imports and as ye demand for forex no to be active ayeden aba from na the medibe din kan car imports say o share available data and as information e wo fa a tray say oman Ghana no on average afibia no kasa ye kraba omemu no around 120,000 cars. Now out of this 120,000 cars no America dollar no yes say 1.14 billion importation of cars afibia. That is an average. It can even be more than that. Now, out of this 1.14 billion, 100,000 cars, more than 90% of cars here make and once me cars are second-hand cars. Now, as part of policy measures, I America dollar no, yes, it can be brave or no, some kaya, and under this current government, no, omini CT, the friend say. Car assembling plants. It's Mubesha. Currently, since you were about 6 car assembling plants. Sinotrack, 3W, Suzuki, Kia. Yes, and among others, let me say the major ones, Mr. Mitsubishi, so more Ekaho, let me say Nissan, and so Ekaho. Now, OSHA saw over 90% of 120,000 cars here in Kenya, especially in 2022. Let me say, Tuesday, Finance Minister called Parliament, or the two just said, now out of this over 100,000 cars, 6,000 and brand new cars. Out of over 100,000 car demand, it moves 6,000 in PIM in Sia and brand new cars. Now, out of these brand new cars, now 4,700 cars assemble Ghana. And I just said brand new cars 6,000, a move 1,700 per any free abruch a buy. And going forward, you say you to me save 1.14 billion I am fan cracker semadia. Na your car assembling plants were ha. Na I will see you to me and shape a bema yet to me the guaquemo. Na obit say what how we invest ya we ye jumano. Enko base I was say uko chia a yesika enimu and sana wenya car. May some of Anko South Africa. South Africa is one of the countries. May use South Africa because it's an African country. This African country to me net is a Ghana. We should also be able to do it. Now, South Africa, there are so many, in fact, almost all the car manufacturing companies in the world, almost assembling plants for South Africa. So we invested in the now we school now start here, Juma. You will see Toyota, Nissan, VW chasing you say come and pick a car from the garage. To say the here say do proof of bank details beko now I said letter of employment account based on your salary no wa kwa ni amount terms of payment won't even a rand and sana what take car edi akofie na me free ni say sa system no ene ye initiate wo Ghana ha e betumi ama me no mienu ye ho atoye na say sika ye say e de crackers e ba Ghana no ye nsan say sika ni bim na de tosumienu the agricultural sector. The OSHA available data. In 2022, agricultural products in Kwana na meka agricultural products they did akotini womu ye pa dinkan the friend say rice. The tosumienu wheat and the tosumiensa poultry. Sana ma miensa we pe Ghana expended $2.6 billion any of the cra eba Ghana memo. Just these products. And the will say yeah, to me I improve rice sufficiency in part of. In fact, currently we have done so well. In fact, there was a point in time as a 2020. Now you imported about 880,000 metric tons of rice and then about Ghana memo here. Currently, a year 2023 by close of 2023 rice nana yekra 880,000 metric tons no says here yekra barely 460,000 metric tons. In terms of the rice sufficiency no we have done so well but they are still the poultry sector problem because they hugely subsidize the poultry sector. The extra say the inputs the man kokoni die enu nre the momono aban etwesika kese the man ekuafo omoye poultry no enti yete he no say poultry ya free America memu abagana ha no chicken in particular say okoto na foche Ghana kokompa wakodwa so na okoto all because of the subsidization na ewumuno James say enso na say abande betuama na ni akọ na focus na akosra te say rice more ya make it you enormous progress for hono ye betumi so ayesa ho ne yesi wusika bebre number sa demand na forex asema mekan no eso etumi ayeden ati abafom na the immediate chapter no yen gold reserve very important na omebia u gold reserve enisro no ayana usika u local currency intumi nyina ne naso it is offer aya America offer aya China offer France offer Britain offer Belgium offer Germany offer Canada offer Holland we mu nyina your maya omu gold reserve say yeka say gold a yenimu no a yese ye de tie sika chi na Omo no was through ye pa. Na after 2016, na Ghana in total gold reserves no 8.7 metric tons. Now hopefully, and now policy me say under the current government we initiated from domestic purchase gold purchase program no. Your gold reserve now move from 8.7 metric tons. Akakoti na 34.7 metric tons, an increase of 26 metric tons. The equivalent of $1.73 billion. It is a to alcohol near to me building a gold reserves and a 50 metric tons of within the next 4 years. And also a idea a bit to me ama yesidino a janana. So madam say.
Yeah, that's the papa. Eki upon but any permanent inflation or man tiasi. Doc, Mr. 2 minutes. Fashion inflation kakre Mr.
Okay, you're wrapping up on in 10 terms, and I can say inflation. Brunibeka say it is persistent increases in the general level of prices. Acquire a nearma faso bo con 10. Now, inflation. That is the best economic indicator that we can use to measure hardship, economic hardship. And now, acquire nearma bo faso con 10 no. Say, we are man. Na uniema acquire uniema bo faso content rate 30%. Yes, sir, or mine where you are suffering from macroeconomic instability. Nature say, or mine uni baby I would do ne o man for who children and who chile a dozen. Ghana, we share about Kwesema, I fear na inflation was pa na a hardship was pa 1983. Na inflation ye 122.8. Ebi mu baka 123%. Eho ne nam. Say era Rollins breso. Na obono ho modene after 1983 no. Wo ye obono modra ma tama era Jonah de Kunkufo ebeba no Rollins ebeko no. Na inflation anase kwaya oman ye ho echiri ye ewo nema ntumu ekosoro no. Na eda Wahamun chichemu aduanan achiripo enum de broni friend 40.5% no yera Jonah de Kumkufo be show mu obobra bonu modere ma obekon na inflation no atiaba 18% makaze ebebi na enam 123 under Rollins otimi boa ya eyeja no ma yera Jonah de Kumkufo 40.5 yera Jonah de Kumkufo be show mu no otejo de ko 18.1%. Ehona ojama yera yera mills be so mu no July na owu ye no 24th July 2012 no na inflation no atiaba bedru 9.4%. Yera John Dramani Mahama ebe so mu no de woye ni say or the inflation no kosoro ekoduru 15.4 onse na make asafa growth no growth e wosoro na ye obiaba or the cost yera Mahama nko abefa ede or the conform inflation e was so enye yera Jonah de Kunkufo abefa 40 or teso ko say 18 yera mills befa 18 or teso ko say 9.4 yera Mahama befa 15.4 ono de efa economic management de waje hene king of incompetence ono obia ni problem yera Nana Akufo-Addo inflation at 16.4 no obonu modena satem na bibia nsi ewiase baabia no by September 2019 na inflation at take from akoduru 7.6 and that was the lowest in 28 years. Esa Nana Akufo-Addo obonu modena manage pa 1st John Ebefa and Oteso, second John ne yera Jonah de Kunkufo Oteso, 3rd John Mills Ateso, 4th John or the Kosoro yera Nana Akufo-Addo de ba form COVID ba ya no na niema mu ya de ma niema bo okokosoro no ema inflation yera February yera the year 2022 no na inflation akoduru 13.6 January 2022 na inflation akoduru say 13.6 na just say we shall COVID ni na e man free 7.6 was September 2019 another December 2019 is 7.9. A man could do the 13.6 in January 2022. Fourth year metroata, the year 2022 no February busumi metosumi no ana Russia Putin strike on ewo Ukraine so minu Putin oye NDC ni adia ama NDC anya anu a omu kasa nyina aye Putin eko Ukraine no ana ma oil boye de na wiase amana fa ngobo no satam na barrel na $72 yehu ye na duru $121 afei ya ship a ediniama eba se first we container ba ko a na nke bi ya ship no beje wo 1000 cedis ya say ya de ko ya to mu 300%. Eti obi a anka be container $10,000 na o de say $30,000 enye Ghana buy ena etum ewiase petrol so e ko so ewiase eti akoba asa no se na uko ana ninya nkan fu ama menka say because of COVID-19 enema hu ye na ewo amanone uwo US also another UK also okoto oil cooking oil two bottles ya ba ma one eti enema ya dene ema akoba asa no no omukọ abrochima mu no so what the $1 na nka na ebekọ a ene ohia $2 ene the pressure bar Bank of Ghana satama and some this year na Bank of Ghana osika $9.7 billion. Bank of Ghana holding do awo no na results no ene na kire cedi no ahodene yara amemahama eko no na Bank of Ghana football no sika na wo na $6.1 billion. Tibia no Musho yara mahama economy no ene na Akufo economy no dey na kana betimi agina Putin ensam hunu na no woda mo amhwe etisa sabre no dollar na at the beginning of the year 2022 now $1 is 20 pesos no edu October na edu 17 cedis eno unza Ghana for no kwa na yekai ye yu afisa na Akufo adu bi aba ama dollar na gina fa kusa na dey ya no kwa na dollar say Emma inflation could do 54%. Tama Ghana de could do no Germany no man recorded the highest inflation in 70 years. UK recorded the highest inflation in 40 years. USA recorded the highest inflation in what? 40 years. Etina mi busa se senka kobasi rojondamani mama ne dia sa omama ya omuni ama ekosuri. Sa oso ne ekoto ne ma ebabeton na ukone sa hold bi na aboa ye dena. Ubetimi abadi abadefo tisatira mi busa se kan you rod on the money mama ne dia so akana obetimi akwa kasa me ne do mama nto obi a o Ghana ni obeba Germany bia no montete ya man so e manana it will have been possible entini ema esi ya na obia ne kie ntimi nya ho hwe na me ada romane inflation no aba from aba bedru 22.8 at the end of June equal na chino abedu 22.8 mesi rad on the money ma me kona 15.4 nti ade a wo ha wo de bo modene che abawe ya ne say in terms of inflation there wo jan 15.4 and 22.8 ba yenyina ye nim de ntira etisa na no kra ma me che mo say ba December no ye betimi abiti ni records no say enema etotia etimi na ho ha na me de mo ebesi.
Wow, I think it's a standing ovation. Let us give it up to our lecturers here. Indeed, Kumasi is where Ghana works. Kumasi is where Ghana works. Really, Kumasi is where Ghana works. Yedamasi. Now, you have shown love. Much pa. Yedamu nyina se be antrasi. Enti yede aseda kese ebema otwede ampanyanko pon se wotimidi ababedru bebe ababedru yede aseda kese ebema chairman wuntumi se meno kasei chairman wuntumi of 5 radio stations was some of 5 television stations across the country. It's a being said that na meno kasei 2 of the TV stations Accra and Kumasi ye shown a live ewo hono mo enti ye fast da kese e ma wo mo yes, I show the live ABC News TV so into the as that social media handles no the brain messages brain and I'm paying for send the brain. In fact, Obi or Russia was say as long as Russia best Putin NDC was say a yampa because I was telling myself there was say 2 weeks ago Mahama about Obesia Russian penny for say Putin NDC near Ibiaka Wankusia. Or the abandon. Me first like I say, the founding morning show host of Untumi, yes, Untumi Multimedia, or Heniba Esiedu, or Heva. Me beating the team into a journey, or I want to hold more. Free and or Paco, or Bohu de Rusa, or Pana from 6 o'clock, or Bessie, no, I had the papa. But that's like I say, all media houses in Ashanti region. In fact, on my yard, the Bayano. Or my dear fell so papa so far no fufu na musa de nyani oh ye be di fufu ne ye be di fufu ne e that's like say ma want me Kumasi penifo nyina na nafia da wase ne away bus penifo ho mu nyina ne da mase Greater Accra so Krizokweku also e that's like say be ma Ashanti regional minister oni ha no mo dear but he's with us in the spirit and Mayor also ebekan wura sampine wokono ni penifo so we say mo hwe say bibia ebe kama wo se da hu say soja ni ebi soja atade na police atade but ebi wa hanom but makompoto mo ho ama na ye fe mpacho mo nsema mo bi na asida kese na beba me penifo yi me say metra ka say wo bi wa ha me ko kom papa krom so me mi fra so nyunu ei sa ye wi ma beje hag wo kom papa krom ma meta ka cho say obenya 70% of them omani enhia ehu professor da me boana aha na we imagine say professor na ti hey doctor for me nsa enete ese no mu nyakopon hia ye nyina anti ye fast da ma mo ye da mase feedback na eba no ye started say first one year in Greater Accra and a feedback in the base yemra Kumasi feedback no so eba ebia ye beko other regions so na akokodi enkomo no dwomufo no so modwa ye pa na ye mpeso mbeba binti na ba be she kon na ha ne ti ye hwe se e beko central market a wo so ngo afu ye it yemra central market eba so I think we are done piki. We are done. Doctor for so teacher for mu free baby aba yin da no. Koforedua Tenka University for lecturers no so almost mo hweye. Eti da we biase. Nyame adom ne se channel pa. Motese wo hene ba e kasa na legend comedy nkra ne timu hyenhye na fu kama wono so e kasa na chese. Oh yes, of course Christian Service University. Enye ba bia na abekwa ye bejew. Eto de bia kwa yes ho am na eba. Wuti bi trace ka no. Wo trace ka na wie na obo flyer no. Omusi wewo munti ma womma ende me baayi won no ye a friend say chaplain wa ha but won be bompa ye maaye won ye head of yi wo ha no mafoma no part yi Mr. Bofa Reverend Bofa wo ye sofo panyi pa Reverend Bofa nyamisra wo senke ya so de man ke say papa nyamisra wo aha enti ye da munyina ase ye da wibi ase nyame adoma kina